What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What it do, world? It's your boy Magic, the Big Homie. 2 Cup Shower, drunk at the Jerry Curl. 2 Cups of Truth music review. I'm in here, man. Shout out to WCEG 107.4. But we in here though, man. I'm in here. We gonna go through some music tonight. You know what I do. I got the famous one of my partner. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? My partner. You know how we do on the black side. You know what I'm saying? We got to say it twice. My partner. Not my partner's partner, but my partner. That's good, my dog, man. I'm talking about, hey, first of all, he said if you Google a studio in Tallahassee, Florida, here's gonna be at the top of the list. He said, whatever you see behind that, you're gonna be like, what? I'm talking about Mr. Goldie Sound himself. Man, y'all give it up for my dog, my partner, AD, goddamn extraordinaire. What it do, AD?
Hey, what's happening, man? What's going on?
Oh, man, just all love in here, man. Hey, so, you know, the people like to review music. They like, you know what I'm saying? So this is the first time that, you know what I'm saying, I got a person that really does music but don't do music. Right. You know what I'm saying? He do music, but he don't do music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? One of the dopest engineers in the game, built the studio. I done seen him build multiple studios with his hand from nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a blessing, dog, to see you in the space that you're in now, doing what you do now, and being a blessing to others and teaching the other young ones behind you, man. So I like to salute you on that tip first and foremost.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, before we get all the way into it, man, give the people a little bit something about you, man. Like, you know, I can say whatever I say about you, but they know I gotta do my job, but you gotta do you.
All right, man. Cool. You know, first of all, man, you know, I appreciate you having me here on your show. You know what I'm saying? Me and Magic go way back, man. Funny thing is, you know, Magic has seen a lot of my early years of me trying to, you know, accomplish a lot in this music business, in this game. But however, man, I'm originally from Tallahassee, Florida. Always loved music all my life. And I initially wanted to be an artist, probably like most of y'all that's watching and listening, you know what I'm saying? But I learned about the behind the scenes stuff early, like at the age of 15. A friend of mine, or a guy that I met, he had a studio in his basement. I started going over there. I initially went over there to try to rap for him. He was like, nah, I don't think he got on the rap. But, you know, whatever. So I seen all of the gear and stuff he had. So I decided, I was like, hey, man, what do you think about me coming up here every day after school and messing around with this stuff and learning it? He let me do that. And that's what a spark happened for me, man. From there, I went to school for it. I went to Full Sail in Orlando and, you know, got more knowledge about what I was trying to do. I knew I wanted to be an engineer. And then from there, man, I took drive straight to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Atlanta, I got an internship at Patchwork. First, it was an internship. Then later, they hired me. And actually, that's where I met Magic at, man, in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm back here in Florida now, but up there, man, in the beginning, it was tough, you know, my intern days. And, you know, we went through some things, brother. You know what I mean? But
man, that Patchwork is a staple.
Listen,
man, that damn Patchwork is a staple in you know, music history around here.
Oh yeah.
So for you to get your start at, you know, you know what? Like, I don't want to be disrespectful because I don't want to disrespect Goldie, but you know, but musically, far as the industry is concerned, you got your start in a historic spot.
Bro, listen, I and it's a blessing, man, because honestly, bro, I know plenty of people that try to get in that building, and it was crazy for me to get the opportunity, man, because I literally went up there on the humdrum, bro. You know, like, hey, let me take a tour of the studio, and left my resume on the way out. You know, and Luckily, I got a call back, man. But I know many people that you know, they weren't messing with it. So like you say, patchwork is a staple in the industry, a staple in Atlanta. I think they at like 26 years now, bro. So that lets you know just how much history and how much they done. And it's always been an honor for me to be a part of that legacy. You know what I'm saying? And really, I took everything I learned there, man, to build Goldie Sound. But look, man, Kurt, Bob, all them over there, they already know, like, for me, patchwork lives in me, bro. Like, every time I go to Atlanta, I stop by Patchwork. Every time they got a Christmas party or whatever, I'm there, bro, because it's like family, man. And it was really like a institution for real, bro. Like, everybody that I knew that came from there, as far whether they intern, engineer, whatever, they all became something, bro. And so I feel just, you know, I feel real honored just to be a part of that legacy once again, man.
Well, I definitely feel some kind of way because you say every time you come to Atlanta, you stop by there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna say too much, but I definitely feel some kind of way because
man.
You know what I'm saying? I remember Bob. I remember a lot. I remember Bob. You know when? Hey, you remember Bob bought through the Southwest clique?
Yeah, he did, bro.
Yeah,
he did. And you know, I got a funny story about that, bro. Let me tell you something. I don't know if I ever told you this, but you know, Kurt, once he got wind that me and Kayvon had a studio, right? And this is crazy because at this time I still was an intern. But once he got wind that we had a studio, he called me in his office one day, man. He was like, yeah, AD, man, I heard you working, you got a studio somewhere, something like that. And I'm like, yeah, you know, what's up? You know, he was like, well, you know, that's like a conflict of interest. And he was like, you know, I don't know if you're going to try to bring clients over there, whatever you're going to do, but I got to think about it, man. I need you to go home for the rest of the day. And bro, let me tell you something. When he told me that, man, I was so hurt in my whole spirit, and I didn't understand, you know, why he was telling me to go home. Because literally, I ain't gonna lie, I think we had something going on at Create, but it wasn't patchwork, bro. So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you know, I don't even understand. But I went home, you know, and he talked to Bob. And when he talked to Bob, because he was literally thinking about firing me, bro. But when he talked to Bob, Bob was like, man, we ain't firing AD. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know. And the funny thing is, once Bob learned about what we had going on over there, he did the opposite, bro. He said, you know what? I'm gonna bring Southwest Click over there and I'm gonna pay y'all to record these guys. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was so real, dog, because I was literally about to lose. I thought I was gonna lose my job over trying to do this studio over here. But Bob came in and was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna actually bring some clients to you, you know, even though I own the luxurious patchwork, you know, and I thought that was so real, bro.
Man, that was 100, but I'm gonna tell you why that was the way that it was. Not that I was there, you know, not because I wasn't there in that particular instance that time, but I'm gonna tell you, you know, K was a threat. You was a threat. Yeah. You know, and the way K, you know, handled himself and promoted himself. He put himself, you know, on a, you know, out there. You were more humble. You were still to this day. You were meek. You more meek. You more and that's probably why, you know, the key to your, you know, what you're doing, the key to your success. But you're definitely more meek than us. Even me. Right. I'm not even going, like, I ain't gonna put myself like even me, cause I've been the guy in the fight when I came to Tallahassee, because I'm like, dog, my dog, who don't know AD? You better know him. Yeah, I be, you know what I'm saying? You be like, nah, man, chill. You know what I'm saying? Who don't know him? What you talking about? You ain't got, but, you know, but you a threat though, dog. That's how talent, but it shows where you at now. Like, so that guy, I ain't mad at him. You shouldn't be mad, but the guy knew who you were at that time. He knew who you were before you knew who you were.
Now you're right, and you know the funny thing is, me and Kurt have a wonderful relationship right now, bro. Like, you know, like it was good. That was just a moment in time, and I was really young, and I really didn't understand at the time, man. I ain't see none of this, you know what I'm saying, at the time, and so I really didn't think I was a threat. I was like, man, y'all patchwork. But you know, the funny thing is now, I actually partnered with Patchwork a year ago, right before COVID hit, they were gonna come down here and do a showcase with me and a whole workshop. You know what I mean? I had talked to Kurt. He was down with it. They was gonna come down here, and when he told me that, it made me remember back to that moment, man. And I realized that like now, I'm no longer, just that intern or that employee that he talked to that day. But now it's like I'm a partner, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's just funny how with time things change and how now it's matriculated into what it is. And like I said, the relationship is strong. He just helped me buy my new house too. Kurt did. You know what I mean? So like, he gave me a lot. Yeah, he gave me a lot of game and showing me, teaching me certain stuff. And so, like I said, our relationship is great now. But at the time, bro, he hurt me, and I couldn't understand it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you was a threat. You definitely a threat to anybody in the gang. So, but what you're not is a threat tonight on here, dog. You an inspiration, and you're gonna help some people, man. So I got this first artist up. I'm not gonna say his name. He's a different kind of artist, out of South Carolina. I get music from everywhere. I'm not gonna just play Atlanta stuff for you to get,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna throw a couple bones tonight, a couple of these guys, you know what I'm saying? Because I really think that they may have some. So I chose some songs, not just on the quality of the song, how it was recorded, because it didn't matter, because I knew I got an AD I can get you to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna listen to the quality too, and I'm gonna let them know, like,
yeah, I know you gonna listen. That's why I'm saying that. Hey, that's why I had to put the disclaimer out there, because I know, like I said, I got a partner that do music, but he don't do music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. So this song here, Certified Stepper.
Yeah, I know what the fuck going on, nigga. Real stubborn shit, certified stubborn shit, nigga. Yeah. Hey, I'm a certified stepper. Everywhere I keep that hammer, run on best up when I stop. Fuck her head on when I step in. Fuck the streets up, then I step out. Hit the safe up, then I pop out. 223, but keep that Glock out. OGO, you bout to rock out. I'm a certified stepper. Everywhere I keep that hammer, run on best up when I stop. Fuck her head on when I step in. Fuck the streets up, then I step out. Hit the safe up, then I pop out. OGO, you bout to rock out. 223, but keep that Glock out. Hennessy will get you knocked out, cause this bitch I fuck you slime. I get rats on rats and hoes on hoes. I buy my bitch a diamond. Got 5 hoes like King of Diamond. You know pimpin' run me private. I ain't trickin', bitch, I got it. I'm the one that got it poppin'. Double M, that motherfucker, 20,000 for a beat. 223 on me, ain't slippin', and they know they keepin' getting it. Still gon' treat it like a scrimmage. Turn this bitch into a savage. She gon' forever call me daddy. I ain't never met a pappy. For the streets, I want on track. I got it back and made it happen. Who would've thought I'd still be rapping? Who would've thought I'd still be trapping? Who would've thought I made it from the bottom? I ain't had no floor. Who would've thought I got it poppin'? All I needed was some drugs. Who would've thought that they was hating on the kid, ain't show no love. But I don't give a fuck, nigga, I been blowing up. Been counting on my blessing, nigga, they been letting up. Been trying to see which one that I'm gon' pull up in just for. I'm a certified stepper. Everywhere I keep that hammer, run on best up when I stop. Fuck her head on when I step in. Fuck the streets up, then I step out. Hit the safe up, then I pop out. 223, but keep that Glock out. OGO, you bout to rock out. I'm a certified stepper. Everywhere I keep that hammer, run on best up when I stop. Fuck her head on when I step in. Fuck the streets up, then I step out. Hit the safe up, then I pop out. OGO, you bout to rock out. 223, but keep that Glock out. 223, but keep that Glock out. Young nigga high the hell like hot sauce. Certified in everything I drop. I took the L, I ain't worried about the law. Certified step, I ain't worried about the cost. Step me fucking miles, I'm L41. I'ma fuck with a bitch that can pay my bond. Certified step, I'ma keep my gun. I'ma need my hill every time I sign. I'ma keep going hard and take my time. Fuck the streets so they can get high. I'ma know who a superstar, nigga get money. Run on the band from Monday to Sunday. Got on my ass, run up a Lambo. Ass right playing, I knew I was chose. These bitches ain't love me, they wanna fuck me. Shout it to something, I ain't no hubby. Shout it was bad, I hit it in public. I just reach stepping on shit like whoa. If I hit her one time, she gon' be my hoe. I'm young Junior, I'm stacking these dope. I ain't saving no hoe, keep my hand on their throat. Fuck the big get it, she already know. I just ran through it 3 times in a row. Run on the bands every time I stop. Fuck her head up when the kids up in. If I hit it once, I'ma hit it again. God forgive me for my sin. I just got 5, so I'm better try to be. Fucking that 5, gotta get rich. Certified step when I'm walking that bitch. Certified step ain't sparing shit. I'm a certified stepper. Everywhere I keep that hammer, run on best up when I stop. Fuck her head up when I step in. Fuck the streets up, then I step out. Hit the safe up, then I pop out. 223, but keep that Glock out. down, OGO, you about to rock it. I'm a certified stepper everywhere I keep that hammer run on.
AD. Listen, dog, listen. I hate to do you like this, AD.
Yes, sir.
But before you even start critiquing, I go in like this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I need a number.
Okay, 1 to 10. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a 7.
7. Okay, cool. Now you can do your critique.
Okay, cool. All right, so I was kind of vibing to it. You know what I'm saying? It had a nice little bounce to it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is it unlike anything I've heard before? No, but I think it got a nice little bounce. I think it could go in the club and stuff like that. It's hard to really tell as far as the quality goes because, again, I know we own the internet and the streaming or whatever. So what I'm hearing could just be that, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if it's the actual quality, but I definitely think mix could probably be a little better as well. But as far as the content in the song itself, I think it's pretty decent, man. You know, I don't really have too much bad things to say about it. It had a nice little bounce, had my head going.
Well, I ain't looking for you to say nothing bad. I'm just gonna be 100, yeah. But you ain't jumping out, but you ain't goddamn there. But you didn't say bring him to Tallahassee now. Nah.
I mean, I gave it a 7. So what that means to me is that it's good, but it still could be some work done there.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, and so yeah, I suggested, you know, you just keep working, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what I'm saying? So that's one artist. So, you know, but he got some different type of music too that you know, I don't know if you would get a chance to hear one day not, but at least you got a chance to hear that particular song, you know what I mean? And like, you know, so, but I think he's a good artist. I think he's different, you know, his style, his demeanor, like you can't see the whole package, but you know, but you hear, so you hear what you need to hear. Like if it went to the radio, it was on. So if it came across your desk without knowing nothing, this is a 7. It needs more work. I can't buy in right now.
Right.
Cool. And you know what? And that's great. That ain't hating.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, not at all. Because I like it now. But again, you know what I'm saying? I think it could use a little bit of work, you know what I'm saying, to get to that 10. You know what I mean? But it ain't far from the 10. So.
All right. So, you know, I'm gonna run another one real quick, dog, so we can get a move along a little bit. Then I want to hit you with some other conversation though. But
okay. But
this young lady, this is a young lady here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So with this young lady here, man, like she has a plethora of things too. But I'm just playing the stuff that caught me. And they could have some different kind of work. Let me put this disclaimer out there too. They could have some different kind of work that sound better to you than what I picked. But
okay, but this is what you vibe
that caught me. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Things I've seen out my window, enough to make Judas cry. They want me to be so simple, but they're turning all my niggas into nickel pie. Legalize me, legalize me, legalize me, legalize me. No more sitting in the corner just for smoking marijuana. No, it's not fair, your owner. Don't you touch me 'cause we're gonna tear it down. This is my right not to back the fuck down. Legalize them. Legalize them. Legalize them. Legalize them. Banana. Good old American music. I'm Pony Baby and goddamn, I'll approve this message. Things are seen out my window. Enough to make you
dog.
cry.
I'm gonna tell you the name of this song. It's
What's the
long
name
as
of that?
hell. I'm gonna tell you the name of this song.
Okay.
This song is called Nigga Pie.
Nigga pie.
So once she sent me the song and I seen the title, yeah, I couldn't even wait to get home. I had to play it in the car. I wanted to see what
Right.
Nigga Pie was about.
Oh,
And for some reason, dog, I don't know what it is about this song, but I like listen. Hey, it just catch me somehow though. Tell me what's wrong with me, AD. Look,
Hey, listen,
I hate to do it
man,
to you, dog. On a
look.
scale of 1 to 10, I need a number before you talk. On a scale of 1 to 10, I need a number.
you know, as I was listening, man.
No.
All
On
right.
a scale of 1 to 10, I need a number. Then you say what you got.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Yeah. But you know what? The funny thing is, man, I fucks with that. You know, and the reason I fuck, I mean, for one, you know me, Magic, man. I love when that beat came in and it sounded like some old blues. That's what fucked me up off top. You know what I'm saying? But I love the fact that it's different and it's unique. You know what I mean? Like I can't. It's just keep going in my head right now. You know what I mean? Like I can't even. I think by the time we finish with this song, I'm not gonna ever forget that song. If anybody ever played that song again for me, I'm gonna know. Oh, that's that song I heard on Magic Show. Like I wouldn't forget it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I think that's great.
The plus.
Like, yeah, that's the plus. Like as an artist, bro, you want something that's gonna stand out. You know what I'm saying? And that song stands out, and I like it. I like even what she's talking about. Her voice is unique and is different. And man, I fuck. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna give it an 8, man. I'm gonna get an 8.
Don't give it an 8.
I fuck with it, man. I like it.
Listen, dog, I don't know what it is, dog. That motherfucker say
it's kind of infectious, bro. It's kind of
that motherfucker say legalize me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen. She's the same. The song is called Nigga Pie. That's the song. You can look her up. You know what I'm saying?
What's her name?
Her name, Pony.
Pony.
El Capone.
El Capone.
El Capone.
How she spelled out the regular way? Just
no, it's E-L-L-A. It's E-L-L-A Capone.
E-L-A Capone.
No, E-L-L-A.
Oh, E-L-O. Okay.
Ella Capone. But they
Gotcha.
call her Pony for short.
Gotcha. Is she on Spotify, all that good stuff?
She on Spotify. She on everything.
Yeah, I like that though, man, because it's different, bro. And I like that. I like that. Shouts out to El Capone.
Man, ain't no L Capone. It's Ella Capone.
Ella Capone, my bad. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I get so many artists telling me their name sometimes, and they be spelling this shit some way, and then they be like, "Oh no, you don't say it that way." So I'm sorry, but I never know. Sometimes
you never, listen,
you know,
now you a victim of the business, cuz hey, that's it. Tell them folks, man, listen, goddamn, you get the baby, little baby,
right? I don't know, I don't know.
Hey, then you matter of fact, I got big baby here in Atlanta.
Really?
They got the baby. They got Lil Baby.
Lil Baby. Yeah,
but
Big
I got Big Baby. I got music from Big Baby here.
Wow. That's crazy.
I got Big Baby in Atlanta. Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? He got a song about booties or something. Hey, for real, it go hard though. Like I rock. This is my dog. And listen, I'm not saying this name to make no joke out of because I rock with him hard.
Right. Okay.
Everybody know. So but he big baby though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's wild.
Hey man, good dude, man, great personality and whatnot. But however, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, time be moving when you're having fun. Hey, and I'm having fun right now, dog.
Yes,
so listen,
sir.
I know I got to get into a conversation with you, but however, I got a young man. I got different kind of artists. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I just wanted you to hear, cause you know what I'm saying? Cause you in Tallahassee,
right.
Yeah, Mr. Goldie, hey, Mr. Goldie Sound himself. So listen, and you know, I can't get past not doing this for this young man to get you to hear him. This young man, they really got a lot of love for this young man. He's managed by one of, you know, my people that I studied in school with. I studied the arts with.
Okay.
So he's managed by this person, you know what I mean? So when she called me and when she called me and she say, imagine I got this artist, I'm managing this artist now. This, that, and third, and he's awesome and whatnot, you know. And I was just like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of what, you know, I'm loyal. So, you know, if he awesome to you, he awesome to me. He gonna be awesome to me, you know. So we're gonna figure it out. That's me. I'm loyal like that.
Yes, sir.
And so, but this guy here, I just let you hear him.
Okay. It's coming in and out, man. I can't really hear.
Say what?
It was coming in and out. I can't really hear it.
You say you see my baby. Oh well. You say you see my baby.
Yeah,
Tsunami. Tsunami. Baby gonna cause tsunami. Oh yeah. Tsunami. Baby causing confusion. Yeah. I be you know say you be my shoulder that you lean on. Yeah. Anytime your man is vexing and you know he does you wrong. Silly boy, why you acting tough? He will not let you see me come and get involved. I go hit and we be shaking it. Oh, shaking it. Isakabala shaking it. Shaking it. Watch out for the hunter. Oh yeah. Ara with the tsunami with the thunder. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tsunami. Tsunami. Baby gonna cause tsunami. Oh yeah. Tsunami. Baby causing confusion. Yeah. See my baby causing confusion. Yeah. Your girl been texting. Young boy ain't flexing. I'm understanding. Little mama stay touching. Slow it down for the night. Deja vu all the time. She know they carry love. She get front and the back.
Hey, listen, I got some more from this young man that
Hey.
I got some more from the young man, so that's why I'm cutting him off a little short, because I got some more from this young man so listen, just like everybody else, because I don't want to be unfair, but I already know what this is for me. So on the scale of 1 to 10.
All right, I'm gonna give him a solid 9.
A solid 9.
A solid 9.
Solid
hey, listen,
9.
Listen,
hey.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I really like that, man. I think that's a hit, bro.
Wow.
You know what that brought back to me, man? Did you go that night with us to the Peacock, bro, back in the day? We went to the Peacock. It was me, Kayvon, and I don't know, some other people.
Now, I didn't go to y'all. I didn't go with y'all to the Peacock, but I've been to, you know what? But I think the Peacock was on my list of something I turned K on to because I want a lot of stuff. I wouldn't really go. I just be like, hey, this what this look like. Such and such. Let's check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So,
Look,
yeah, that was
that remind me of like the Peacock. I could just like I remember that night I went to the Peacock. That was the first time I had went, and I came back to the studio and made like 3 beats and songs on some vibe shit like that, bro. But what he got right there, man, that's hard, bro. I like that. It had me moving, had me like, that's dope, bro. I could actually see that being like a real hit, man, like a hit record that could go.
Hey, that's that boy Beri. He on everything.
That boy Beri?
Yeah, that boy Beri.
So I gotta put all these names down because I gotta check these cats out. That boy, it's B-O-Y, right?
Yeah, B-O-I or something like that. That
See, that's why I gotta ask because I know
we never know. I don't really know, like for real. But I can I can get his manager to send him, one of the little packages that with all the spelling and shit.
I want to hear more from him for sure, man. I like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I got I mean, like, dog, listen, like this dude is like, okay, let me be quiet.
Yeah. Get the money that no disturb you. Yeah. Scout made this. Hey. Bum shaking over here. We get the money that no even interfere. Bottles popping and we spraying over here. Live up and have the time of your life. Bum shaking over here. We get the money that no even interfere. Sitting young, steady shaking everywhere. Live up and have the time of your life. Friday turn up on my homies. It's 3 a.m. and the party just beginning. Settle down, we gon' get the building jumping. Sexy mommies and they dancing with no panties. Yeah, don't get shell shocked. She don't play with her money, she a hustler. Bust it down, get that leg work. Hug her summer, she a stallion. And the bass got these niggas jumping. Got the music in your system, now you dancing funny. We a movie in the city and the honey's loving. And she want me to blow my money. Bum shaking over here. We get the money that no even interfere. Bottles popping and we spraying over here. Live up and have the time of your life. Bum shaking over here.
AD.
Bum.
What we doing, AD? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, like I just like, I mean, and this guy goes on and on, like for real, for real. Like it ain't just one. So I definitely, that's why I definitely wanted to get at least get the. I said I got to get to him,
right?
Before I do anything else, before we go into some other talk, some other story. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get to him first. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I got that through.
Hey, I like that one too, man. I like the first one better. I feel like the first one is a certified hit,
right?
But I like this too. Like I like what he's doing too because he got that unique flair to it, but it's also something you can dance to. It's something you can bounce to, man. I can definitely hear it in the clubs, and it's good, man. I like what he's doing. I definitely want to hear some more from him, bro.
Yeah, he a consistent artist, man. Dog, like, hey, but getting into like, see, the thing is getting into this thing here, like it's getting into this talk of, because I said, when we talked a couple weeks ago, and I like, man, it's gonna be good. I said, we finally get to do something together, get to have a classic moment together.
Yes, sir.
And, so you got to realize that I've been, I've thought of this. You know what I'm saying? No, I said, no. AD.
Yes, sir.
When I'm working out here and I'm listening to music, they don't understand that I learned how to listen to music from you. know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I just be in studio that I know mannerisms about you that you probably don't even really know about yourself. Because I watched you, I seen you when you were really listening to a song, how you just turn goddamn like not all the way sideways, but you'll turn goddamn counterclockwise. And you'll be listening. Now, when you weren't really listening, you'll turn all the way around. You'll even turn the chair all the way around. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, so you know, and I said to myself, you know, I'm trying to, you know, I'm just having fun. I want to make some songs just for the hell of it. So I got to know what AD like or don't like, you know what I mean? Because, you know, because he ain't gonna hear me.
Right.
So being in the studio together, man, like we done had some experiences. We learned some things, like dog, like they don't know who AD 360 is. I don't even really like I told you on the phone, on God, dog, you need to brand it. I don't even say AD.
Hey, well, you know what though, man? I'm sitting on ad360.com right now and adriandickey.com, and I'm gonna do something with it. Don't worry, I'm coming, bro. The world will know soon. Don't worry.
Hey, I say nigga doing a 360 when so sometimes I use the lingo. I'm be like, man, nah, man, I'm doing a 360 with them. They don't even understand.
Right, they don't even know what you're talking about.
No, but it's our lingo.
Right.
They don't know that bond.
Yeah, man.
But we know what that is. I'm doing a 360 with them. AD, man, what about that 360, man? Tell the people about the bond.
Hey, man. The bond is real, man. Like, you know, me and Magic, like I said, we go back, man. And I don't even know. It's kind of hard to express all this stuff in words, man. But, you know, I'm gonna try. But it's because it's a feel, bro. It's in my spirit. It's in my soul of what the bond has become and what it has been. And you know, as we talked on the phone the week about, you know, me and Magic and the crew we had back in the day, we used to have church in the studio, man, every Sunday. And you know, we call it harvest time.
Harvest time.
Yeah, we called it harvest time, man. And what we would do is we would have everybody who has some, you know, their testimony on their chest or whatever they want to do. We would allow them to go into the booth. I'd record them over some music. Freaking Neat used to make the beats, and he would make the beat, and everybody would go in there and literally just get a whole testimony right over the beat, man. And it was so inspiring and so powerful and real because we got to learn so much about each other. And not only that, you know, people was really giving it all to God, man. Like we gave it to God, and we didn't really have much back then, and we wouldn't. It was a struggle, man. But we still, despite whatever was going on around us, we still, you know, praise God. See, you know, and I don't know how many people out there believers and all that, but you know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Me, I'm a believer, baby, and I believe. And hey, you know,
you better be able to listen. Hey, well, I know somebody who will roll over.
Hey, listen, man. I thank God for everything I've been able to accomplish and do, and everything I'm doing now. I give it to God. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really appreciate them times that we had, man, and it was so powerful. And I think about them, and so the bond is real. It go that deep, man. It's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? It's spiritual, bro. That's why it's so kind of hard to express for real.
I get it. You know what? Hey, man, I get it for real. So when you like for like artists that you work with, like how important it is, like, you know, for artists, you know, like they say they radio ready, like, you know, like a lot of misinformation is out here, you know, far as what your sound need to sound like when you taking it to the radio, to what your settings need to be within the music, you know what I mean? Like, so what is radio ready? Like, you know what I mean? Like, to take your stuff and you say, I'm gonna send this file to the radio and they ain't gotta do nothing to it. They ain't gotta adjust it. They ain't gotta, you know what I mean? What is that?
So radio ready, a lot of people, like you said, they throw words like that around, you know, interchangeably. And but really, I don't know how many people know the real process of making a record, but I'll just give you kind of the simple format. And this is what every commercial record, you know, like, so most people listening to their favorite artist, the commercial, you know, your Lil Babies or whoever is on the charts and really doing it, you know, maybe they signed to a major label or whatever, but it's commercial quality that they're putting out. The typical process is you're going to record in a professional studio that is acoustically treated, you know, experienced engineer. It really don't matter where you record. Really, it's all about the engineer in the recording process being experienced and knowing what to do and how to get the best sound from you. And then from there, the song is mixed. All right. Now, at the mixing stage, that's a very important stage. I mean, that's where, you know, the engineer is balancing and leveling out all of the sounds and making it sound pleasant to most people's ears. Now, from there, a lot of people, they know about mixing and they'll get that done. But the third step is mastering. Now, a lot of people get this one, you know, confused. They don't know really what mastering is. And sometimes they'll go to engineers who will say, yeah, man, I'll mix and master your stuff for you. Anybody who say they'll mix and master their stuff for you, be a little weary. And the reason I say that is because typically in the professional realm, there's a different engineer at each stage. So typically you have your tracking engineer, that's the person who's going to record you. Typically there's a second engineer that's going to mix it. And then typically there's a third engineer that's going to master it. Now you might ask yourself, okay, why we need all these different people? My dog, he could do it all himself. He engineer, he could do everything himself. And though that may be true to a degree, one of the other reasons that most commercial release records do this process, and they have been forever, is because you get a set of different professional ears on it each time. You know, so that's what's making these records that we listen to on the radio and all of that pristine, is because it's not really just one person. It's a team of people that's making it, that's making sure that thing is right. And so you're getting different perspectives and different ears within their discipline. So that tracking engineer, he's good at tracking. He's good at recording. He knows that to the T. That's all he do. The mixing engineer, he knows that to the T. That's all he do. Then the mastering engineer, he does that to the T. That's all he does. So imagine you having three different professionals that's all they do. Like, think about it like a doctor. All right. So when we we go to the doctor, this doctors specialize in different things. You know, just because they're a doctor don't mean they could give me open heart surgery. You know what I mean? No, he needs to be an open heart surgeon to do that. You know, and you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with this music. And I think a lot of people, you know, they don't realize what's really going on, you know, with these major records that they're listening to, because that's what they're comparing this stuff to. When you say radio ready, all that means is I'm comparing this to the hottest thing that's been released out here, that's commercial release and all of that. And if you want to compete with that, this is the process you must go through, because that's what they're doing. You know, everybody.
So it's a process. You say it's a 3-step process.
Right. Yeah.
It's
that's
tracking,
what they're doing. The mixing, and mastering.
Then the master.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
All right. So it's one more thing. Then I'm gonna play another song that I get into something else. There's one more thing in that I would like to know. Like, so what is actually mastering? Because I done heard different things. Like, cause I mean, I'm talking about from Bob mouth. And when I had Bob, like, you remember back in the day, patchwork. I'm talking about, like, I went, but you know, when I saw it, I said, damn, what is mastering? Bob told me something like, man, it's three people at the time in Atlanta during that time. Bob said it's three people here that actually do mastering in Atlanta.
Right.
He said everybody, you know what I'm saying? He said you labeling sounds, you doing a bunch when it comes to Manufacturing. So what is mastering? A lot of people don't understand because they be talking about that crazy stuff. Look, I'm gonna go get my partner. He gonna mix and master. Your homeboy can't master this. Like if the nigga in the street tell you that they can master it, I'm like, all right.
So first of all, you got to understand that, and I'm an engineer, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been doing this about 20 years. I'm young, but I stepped off the porch real early, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this, that it's different disciplines, first of all. So again, like I gave you the analogy with the doctors, you know, every doctor normally and typically specializes in certain stuff. One doctor, just because he's a doctor, he's not gonna, if he do open heart surgery and you need a brain surgery, he's not messing with that, because though he's a doctor, you know, that's not what he specializes in, you know. So when it comes to mastering, you know, and I'm gonna tell you what it is too. But when it comes to that, you want somebody who specializes in that, because it's a whole different discipline. But typically a lot of people think mastering is literally just turning up the music, you know, making it loud.
Right.
And that's not all that's entailed in mastering. In mastering, so what I told you, mixing is balancing all of the sounds, getting it all. That's what really a lot of heavy lifting is done in the mixing process. Mastering is that final kind of listen and final polish, if you will. So what they're doing, so the mixing engineer, he has a multi-track. He has all of the tracks, you know, the different layers or stacks you might have did in your vocals, all the different instruments, and he's blending all that. But when the mastering engineer gets it, he's only getting the 2-track. He's getting all of that just on 2. And when a 2-track is just a stereo track, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So what his job is to make sure that this sounds good overall, no matter what platform you play it on. So when you hear a commercial record, if you ever notice, no matter where you play it, it sounds consistent. You know what I mean? You can play it on your phone, you can play it at the club, you can play it wherever. It don't lose, it sounds consistent. It doesn't lose any, like the bass is consistent, the highs are consistent, you can hear everything. There's nothing different about when you play it. Now, when you get a song that's not mastered, you might play it in the club and the bass might be too light. Like, dang, that's crazy. And when you hear it on your headphones, it sounds like it's jamming. When you hear it in the car, it sounds different. When you hear it sounds different in all these different places. You know what I'm saying? That's a song that's not mastered. If they told you it's mastered, it probably ain't done right. So with mastering, what they're doing is making sure overall that this song can be played on different mediums and sound consistent, and that it also can compete with other songs that's out there, and that's like level wise. So like if you hear a song that's mastered and not mastered, you'll notice that the mastered song is a lot louder and fuller than the one that's not mastered. You know what I'm saying? So they're making sure that song can compete, you know what I mean, as well, with other commercially released records. They use compression, EQ, and things like that to accomplish this, you know, which is some of the same tools that mixing engineers and tracking engineers use. However, it's a different process and it's a different mindset that they're using to make sure that this, because they're looking at the overall picture. When I'm mixing, I'm looking at all the little details. I'm looking at, you know, that's the if you will, the what do they call it? The micro. The mastering engineer is looking at the macro, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
Right. I get it, man. So listen, you know, I've been here in Atlanta and I've been rocking with my Atlanta crew a long time, man. So we definitely had a show on YouTube. We filmed 100 episodes of Atlanta Avenue. So, you know what I mean? So all the people, they check out Atlanta Avenue, filmed 100 episodes of Atlanta Avenue. You know, my partner, Drizzle Dollar, AKA Man, you know, got with my other partner, K-Rab. I don't know if you know Rab. You know K-Rab?
Nah.
You don't know K-Rab did all that damn Laffy Taffy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Charlotte, he did. I'm the Man.
He's part of D4L?
Nuh-uh.
No?
He just did the, you know, the production, the music, yeah.
Okay.
So, but anyway, he linked up with my partner Drizzle Dollar, both of them, and came up with the theme song for the show.
Shit to get in, you better mind your business. Atlanta Avenue. Atlanta Avenue. Atlanta Avenue. It's so much shit to get in, you better mind your business. Atlanta Avenue. Atlanta Avenue. Atlanta Avenue. It's so much shit to get in, you better mind your business. Atlanta Avenue.
I'm on that OT, I'm drinking OJ. I fuck with Jose, this is that Rose. She want that folk play, get that Chipotle. Back to the four-way, nah for real, they in my business. I know they snitching, these niggas fishing, but I'm not a bait. I know these niggas gon' hate, I'm on the L with the 8. I might just listen to Drake, I'm dropping moving like tape. They tryna say I'm the great, they tryna say I'm the GOAT. I'm tryna tell them I know, I been my mama for real. I do. I been my mama for sure. I got a feeling she know. I know she know I'm a blow. I seen death in the road. I did. I'm talking white through the phone. I put my heart on the work. I did. I got my mind on the game. I know this shit not a game. I know this shit not a joke. They want to run like a coat. They want to run like a dope. I swear. 4 in the morning I'm woke. Yeah. I'm trying to get to the dope. They knocking all at my door. I swear. They knocking all at my door.
Atlanta Avenue. It's so much shit to get in, you better mind your business. Atlanta Avenue. Atlanta Avenue. Atlanta Avenue. It's so much shit to get in, you better mind your business. Atlanta Avenue. Atlanta Avenue.
Atlanta Avenue, this is not new. I'ma keep it gangsta like no. You gon' make me shoot you like no. You gon' make me do you like no. Atlanta Avenue, this is not new. I'ma keep it gangsta like no. You gon' make me shoot you like no. You gon' make me do you like no. I'm in the horseshoe with no. We blowing round tables and the blinds blow. Better mind your business on the avenue. They'll size you up like some church shoes. Don't make a nigga shoot you like no. I swear the runs kicking like kung fu. I'ma kick my shit like I'm no. Atlanta Avenue, this is not new. I was just a kid on the avenue. I damn near died on the avenue. I can't lie, I'm feeling like no. I'm really front cash, be like shoo. Now I got them watching like Hulu. I gotta keep it on me like.
So J Hand, my dog style, dog. What you? We went from the soundtrack to just one of the cuts just in the goddamn series. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell you that this nigga like the Olympic song maker. This nigga done made over 300 songs for one web series. Well, we found 100 episodes though. So he done made over 300 some songs for a web series.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy work ethic, this guy, man. I mean, like, you know, so hey, but no matter how much love I got for him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm initially like, you hear the soundtrack, you hear the one of the songs in there, like on a scale of 1 to 10.
I like that soundtrack, man. I'm gonna give it. It's in my head, you know what I'm saying, which I always pay attention to. You know, when I think when people make a song or they write, I always tell people if the listener can easily recite it or remember it, you got something, you know what I mean? And I could definitely remember that already. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta Avenue, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's in my head.
Keep it gangster like no.
Yeah, you feel me? So I know he understands, as they say, the assignment. You know what I'm saying?
He understands that this. That's one thing.
Yeah.
This the best words I ever. You know what? To describe his name is Drizzle Dollar, aka Man. But to describe him, he's a guy that understands the assignment.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I can hear that.
Right. You dog. Nobody could dog. Them the best words you could ever. Nah.
Yes, sir.
Best words, dog, that you could have done. He understands. Listen, I always tell him, but I used to tell him where like this nigga know how to make a song.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'm saying he very entertaining. Check this out. Just for kicks and giggles. I'm talking about he just very entertaining, dog. He know how to make a song.
Who said that?
Now he ain't your Drake now.
Shot it like the Turk, her mama like the Turk, her sister like the Turk, her cousin like the Turk. I love the way she twerk, I love the way she twerk, I love the way she twerk, I love the way she twerk. Shot it like the Turk, her mama like the Turk, her sister like the Turk, her cousin like the Turk. I love the way she twerk, I love the way she twerk, I love the way she twerk, I love the way she twerk. Shot it like the Turk, her mama like the Turk, her sister like the Turk, her cousin like the Turk. I love the way she twerks. I love the way she twerks. I love the way she twerks. I love the way she twerks.
Man, what we talking about?
Yeah, he know what he doing. Hey, man, that's that classic Atlanta right there, man. Hey, but like you said, yeah, I fuck with him, dog. I know he know what to do on a song. You know what I mean? I can tell already. Like, yeah, I think, like you said, that might have been the best shit. You know, and I don't even know the man, but he understands the assignment.
He understands the assignment. He can make a song.
I can definitely hear that. I can hear that. I like that.
That was up, man. Hey, so dog, you know, like we don't get like that hour go by quick, but I would definitely love to get you, man. Like dog, if I can get you for an hour once a month, man, like this hour go by so quick. We at the
it's
end
already we already did.
Man, we already. You know what I'm saying about? We already down. See what I'm saying about? Like we ain't even got warmed up. I got a lot of.
I know. I just literally got warmed up. I'm on here with my
but
little
you know
drink.
what though? But you know what though? Listen,